Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Green Mountain. As much as I wanted to start with the montage of me just driving around cutting hay to our soundtrack, I figured I better stop in and talk to you for a little bit. So you'll notice that things are made a few changes around here. What I did was I went through our gear, and after attempting to cut this with the John Deere, I realized that it was entirely too small and taking entirely too long. So I went out looking for an alternative. Also, I'm running the John Deere equipment on at least 3 other maps. So I wanted to try something different. So I found this New Holland Haybine. I think I found it on HIO. I'll post a link. But I didn't really realize how big it was until I got it and tried to drag it down the driveway. But yeah, 9-meter cutting width. Holy crap. So yeah, the plan is this is our field, and we're gonna divide this up into a couple of subfields. But first, I wanted to get this hay off there, or some grass off here, and we're gonna turn half of it into grass, turn half of it into hay. And we're going to figure out what to do with it. We do have cows. They're not here. I leased the cow barn down the way. Farm number 1 on the default map. It does come with a cow barn, but it's way on the other side of the map, up by the grocery store. Whoops! Watch where you're driving. Up by the grocery store. So I kept that. I didn't sell that off. I guess I didn't sell it off. Anyway, we have a cow barn. TLDR. I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm explaining it badly. Every time I try to explain it, I explain it worse. So we have a cow barn, so we need some conditioned grass and we need some hay. And I obviously need more coffee. So let's drop into a little time lapse here, and we'll see you on the other side. All right, there we go. This is going to be a lot of bales. And we only have 6 cows, I think. I think we might have to invest in more cows. Let's just drop this here. There we go. And you'll... I'm running this thing. This amazing old David Brown, another one that I found on a itch.io, I think it was. So I also picked up this thing here, the H&S. I'm going to see if I can consolidate 2 of those into one, and it'll be fewer passes with the baler. So let's swing this thing around here. And not that one, but we need to be out and in the clear here. because she's wide. All right, let's do this. I think we can. I think if we run right down the middle of that row, or in between these two windrows, it'll pull these two windrows in. Just like that. Nice, 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 nice. And then when we grab the baler, it's just going to spit bales all over this field. Okay, so this is going to be our conditioned grass. The right side of the field, that's going to turn into hay. And then once we get that project done, we need to start, well, we'll need to check in on the sawmill, actually. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff going on there. So in terms of money, for those who are keeping track of that, basically all of this gear, it was equivalent in cash to what we already had here. I think I took one or two skids of lumber out of the sawmill for a couple of minor things. I think I got like maybe $8,000 worth of extra stuff that wasn't here before. But trading in that John Deere baler and that John Deere mower, that was a lot of cash sitting in there. So we didn't have to dip into the bank of console, if you know what I mean. So I think I was just getting kind of tired of playing with, whoops, I missed a row. Like I say, I'd run that John Deere baler so much that, don't get me wrong, it's a great baler. I just wanted to see something different. There we go. Up. And I thought this would be something nice. I've got the New Holland baler sitting over there. Also, I'm playing on a multiplayer server on this map, and I'm using a John Deere, basically everything. Almost everything. I've got the 4320 and the John Deere baler and the mower, the same ones that were here. So that's another thing that I had going with it, and it's like, okay, this is good stuff, but I want to see something different. I want to see a different color for a change. So that's what we're gonna do, and the plan is, after we get this off, we're gonna start marking it out. I want to do some root crops on here. I think I'm going to play with some of the premium expansion stuff. I'll give it a try anyway. We'll see how it goes. Doing anything one row at a time is not really my jam, but we'll see how it goes. I should at least try it. And there's some pretty cool stuff coming out for it in terms of mods, so that's going to be the thing. But yeah, this merger here, she's merging pretty good. This is going to work out rather nicely. And then we got to figure out some stuff for the cows, and then we got to figure out some more stuff for the timber. So we're going to have a lot of stuff to do here on this farm. And around we go. I shouldn't have put that row around the outside, around the outside, around the outside. I should have just left it and just ran up and down, and I think I'm going to do that on the other side because I've kind of euchred myself on this. It's a little extra jog at the end that I didn't really want to get into, but that's all right. We'll live with it. We are adaptable. There we go. This is looking rather nice. Yeah, if you haven't played this map, it is a 4X map. And okay, yeah, we'll just straighten this up here, tidy this all up. There we go. I like this. This is nice. This is a 4X map. It's bigger than it looks. Like, you look at the map, or the HUD, not the HUD, PDA. Still need more coffee. You look at the PDA and like, oh yeah, no problem, blah, blah, blah. No, it's big. It's really big. So I'm just going to drop this here. Actually, I'm going to back this up a little bit closer in here. One thing that I want to do, there's a little pile that I missed here. This is fresh grass. I just want to hit that quickly with the tedder so that as we're swinging around with the baler, we can pick it up. I am playing Maze Plus as usual. And we are going to be trying to parallel feed this time. And I suppose... Are we hooked? All right, we're hooked. We'll unfold it, and I guess we'll need our display on. And we want the tedder to go to conditioned grass. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's ever so slight weirdness on something in here. You'll see that the PTO shaft isn't quite connected. I don't know if that's on the tractor or on the tedder. It could be either way, but I'm pretty sure it's on the tedder. All right. Okay, so that's now conditioned, so now we can pick it up with the other machine. And you'll see we already have a whack of bales on there. I think I've got 50 some. Plus another trailer, half trailer of conditioned grass. All of that's going to go up to the cow barn. Okay. That's, you know, I really like this model. They really did a good job on it. It's a little bit too clean, but you know. And then for our baler, we've got the New Holland baler, and this is the one with the twine add-on on it. So you do periodically have to refill it with twine. And our 1066. Okay, let's hop in here. Now let's go make some bales. Oh, I suppose we better connect our baler. There we go. Down we go. What's our bale count at? 53. Actually, let's reset the bale count. So we've got 53. And I know that it's 53 of conditioned grass because the stuff that's on that other trailer, I baled it up with the John Deere baler. And there we go. Let's watch this thing spit out some bales. Yep. So yeah, so that's the rough plan. We're still proceeding with our forestry project in the back here. I just kind of wanted to get on the field work and get that rolling because I found out on this map that it snows a lot, which is kind of weird for Alabama, I think, but you know, it's something we got to deal with. And I don't really want to be out here with the snowblower so I can do field work. So we'll do forestry in the wintertime, and we'll do this, you know, there's a reason they say make hay while the sun shines, right? So yeah, so I want to do root crops. I'm probably going to do, and actually I do want to do, I'm going to need something to produce straw. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice row of bales up this field. So I think maybe we're going to take half of this and we're going to do something like, we always do wheat. What else should we do? Actually, check our pigs and see what we can grow to feed them. I know they'll eat canola and soybean and stuff like that. What we don't have is barley coming out of the greenhouses, and we use barley to make grain grist, which is one of the foods for pigs, and it can be used to make TMR as well. So we are going to be getting into mixing TMR again too. But okay, so barley, let's have a look at that. I think that's an overwinter crop. I can't remember. I've never done it before. And if it is, we're going to have to get cracking on it. So I think maybe what we do is we take this half of the field on this side to do our grain. And then the other half of the field over on the right that I haven't cut yet, that's where we put in a couple of, I don't know, maybe carrots, maybe one of the root vegetables, that's for sure. Because I know that this map does support it, and I have wanted to play with it. I just didn't want to play with it on Xylanka. And it's funny, whenever Xylanka released, I was, up to my eyes in Middleburg, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to do this because it's such a gorgeous map. But I will play Xylanka eventually. I probably won't video it. It'll just be an offline thing or an off video thing. How's this working? Yeah, we're trucking along. See if we can get that little spot that we missed on the last pass or previous pass. There we go. And what's our count looking like? 35. Okay, so we're going to have over 100 bales, and these are the small bales. I'm doing this because TMR. It's easy. It's easier. Beep. And you see down on the right-hand side there's our twine counter. It's using it. It doesn't use it up rapidly, but it is using it. Beep. Every beep is money. Money, money, money. Or at least conditioned grass. Yeah, this is much less painful than it was with the John Deere. I'd still be cutting it. As much as I love that mower, it wasn't big enough. So yeah, so we got the cows, we got the pigs underway. I'll probably grab another, say, dozen pigs, because we're doing okay for cash. Check in on our forestry situation, check in on our greenhouse situation. See what we have going for cash crops or cash coming out of the greenhouse, because I know that not everything in there needs to go to feed the pigs. And I don't know if I told you on the last one, I modded the shed. Was it the shed? Yeah, I did mod the shed to produce pig food. I kind of made it up. And that's going to be on an upcoming episode of Kip Ash Corner that I'm hoping to get out the door this week. Whoop. All right. We bobbled it a little bit there coming around the corner. I was looking off to the right to see how we were doing for recording time. I'm aiming to bring these videos in between 20 and 30 minutes, and that's pretty comfortable for what I can. It's comfortable for what I can fit on my hard drive to edit them. And I think it's comfortable to watch. I think that's a good watch time. Okay, so it looks like we've missed a bit on the ends here. That's okay. Yeah, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, we're going to try and clean up this little bit down here. And I think we're going to call it here. We got a lot of work done in what seems like a very short time, but it actually took us half an hour to do this, so fine. So I'm going to cut and bale. Actually, I'm going to turn the other half of the field into hay off camera, because it's going to be exactly the same thing, except I'm going to do a tedder pass on it. So thank you very much for coming out, and we've picked up a couple of more subscribers, which in itself is amazing. So welcome new subscribers. Thanks for joining. I hope I'm making some enjoyable content for you. If you're watching this now, the latest of Honka Kopri has been released. The next one coming up is going back to Fickdal. I've been doing some actual farm work there. So that's going to be the next one. And then I'm going to hopefully get a Kitbash Corner out this week too. I want to show you some cool stuff. So that'll do it for us. Again, thank you very much. If you like what we're doing, leave us a comment. If you really like what we're doing, subscribe. We have a Discord. Stop by and say hi. And what else do we have on the go? I guess you're supposed to ring the bell. Yeah, actually ring the bell if you want notifications for the new videos. That'll do it for us for now. We've got our part one of our baling job wrapped up. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.